Hi, everybody. It's October 26, 2021. All right. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Nor'easter. Yeah. Okay. I check the weather. I check around, for flooding, for tornadoes, because, we're just now always having severe weather that is destroying people. Oh, by the way, this is a comment that I got. You know what? When your life is ruined, the last thing you're going to worry about is the friggin' weather. Maybe Carol will figure that out one day. You know what I say to you? First of all, to the control freaks who want to be telling me what I need to be posting, go away. Unsubscribe. To you, your life is ruined. My life was ruined many, many, many years ago. And if you don't care about all of the lives that are being ruined by weather, go away. Unsubscribe. It's like, am I posting on the weather or am I posting on the destruction? Yeah, I am so flippin' fed up with people. Maybe Carol will figure that out one day. Well, guess what? When I see lives being destroyed due to evil, I will never figure it out. My life was destroyed by evil. A whole lot of lives are being destroyed by evil. I'm so awake. What does that mean, that term, awake? It means nothing. Nothing at all. If you have not done any work on yourself to raise your consciousness to recognize that care and compassion is a genuine force that's almost beyond your own self, you begin to care about other things except beyond your own life. This is one self-centered motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm pissed because that kind of thinking is in a whole lot of people thinking. And I am not talking about those who are claiming that, oh, maybe I'll figure out one day that the weather doesn't mean shit when people's lives are being destroyed by it. I'm talking about all of the control freaks out there, just leaving these shit-ass comments that at this point, they can't understand how their comments might affect other people. How about all of the people who have lost their homes due to tornadoes, due to the flooding that man is causing? And they come across your comment? The weather means a lot to them. And then, I come across this. I just, sometimes what we are living can make you feel like you're just going out of your mind. It's like you're going insane. Am I going insane? I don't think I'm going insane. I frankly think that what I feel and what I think and even how I express myself is quite appropriate to the circumstances that we are living. Okay. So I check for the flooding because I wanted to see if there was more landslides and mudslides and flooding in California. And what do I come across? I come across this. NewJersey.com. Nor'easter? A nor'easter in New Jersey? And I'm checking the date and I'm checking what? Are you kidding? October 26, 2021. A nor'easter? Okay. Well, nothing like just making shit up and people are watching this. You think this is a nor'easter happening here in the Northeast? Okay. I'm from the Northeast. Lived in the Northeast. I'm living in the Northeast right now, in Maine. I born and raised in New York City. And the city encompasses all boroughs. So, born in the Bronx, raised in Queens, lived in Manhattan, and I went to school in Massachusetts, lived in Massachusetts for a very, very, very long time. We're not having a nor'easter. We are not having a nor'easter. They're claiming it's an early fall nor'easter. What? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm playing this. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. And certainly baby boomers, the generation right after that, which is, what are you, the generation X? I don't, is it Generation X? I'm sorry. I've forgotten what the generations are called now, but you should know. You should know. This is not a nor'easter, and you should be outraged that mainstream media is calling this a nor'easter. Why do they do this? Well, it's called just destabilization of every friggin' aspect of life. Call it whatever the hell we want to call it. We'll call it a nor'easter. Really? You want to, what is this to confuse? Well, it shouldn't confuse. You should know that what you are hearing is wrong. What you are hearing just with these reports should tell you should not be listening to mainstream media anymore, because they're insane and they're putting out bullshit, making shit up, lying to you constantly, giving you propaganda upon propaganda upon propaganda, lie and lie and lie and lie. And what's the purpose of that? To beat it through your friggin' head so that you believe all of the lies? Well, most Americans know they're being lied to, and they're fine with it, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm pissed that all we get is bullshit and lies. And then, I realize it reflects the American people. But when they're doing stuff like this, call them the rain, calling it a nor'easters. Any of you remember what is a nor'easter? It comes with a shitload of snow. And it doesn't come at this time of year. It comes with feet and feet of snow. Snow. Okay. I swear to you, look, our problem is the American people. Our problem, it's like people leaving comments like this. Self-centeredness, I don't give a shit, I don't care about anything but my own little self. I'm so tired of it. It's dragging us down. It's killing us. It's killing other people. Here we go.
Overnight, a ferocious nor'easter walloping the tri-state area and southern New England, with torrential rain and powerful winds causing streets to flood and downing trees and power lines. Coastal communities preparing for a potentially devastating storm surge.
We can't fool around with this, because we will lose a neighborhood if we do.
This following days of wild weather out west, where a phenomenon known as a bomb cyclone pounded Oregon, Washington, and California, becoming the strongest storm ever recorded in the region. 8 million residents under flood and wind alerts.
Individuals are stuck in a large amount of water here.
In San Francisco, powerful winds blew over semi-trucks like toys. Submerged vehicles left abandoned in the road. Backyards turned into rivers, forcing evacuations. Other residents using any means necessary to keep the rising water out of their homes.
It's all in the house, too.
The drought and wildfire-scorched ground unable to absorb the onslaught of rain. Hillsides turning into landslides. This one in Northern California cutting off access to a major highway. Nearly 100,000 people are still without power. Meanwhile, in the Midwest, heavy rain and wind causing surging waves on Lake Michigan, while tornadoes, some as powerful as EF3s, carved paths of destruction across Missouri and Illinois.
Can open, ripped the lid off the house.
The cleanup here just beginning as the powerful storm strengthens and moves up the East Coast. Residents now bracing for the worst. So New York City was accused of being flat-footed during Hurricane Ida. That's not the case this time around, particularly when it comes to the transportation system. They've had hundreds of crews overnight at 50 different subway stations, making sure that those vents were closed off and that the grates above ground, including the gutters, were cleared out so that the subways didn't get shut down. Right now, they are actually up and running. You know, this rain is going to continue all day long. It's going to turn into heavy winds, 25 to 35 mile an hour gusts here in the city. Out on Long Island, 50 miles an hour. And the storm is going to move up through the Northeast all day long, and you're going to have those same conditions in places in Massachusetts and Maine. Guys, back to you.
Wow, Steph, thank you. Lots for Al to keep his eye on. And it's coast to coast this morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to focus right here in the Northeast. We've got this nor'easter, so an East Coast storm that produces coastal winds from the Northeast. Check, that's what's happening today on into tonight. We've been talking about bomb cyclone out west. Well, we could be seeing that here in the east. What's a bomb cyclone? A cyclone, which when a system goes into what they call...
I can't listen to this guy. Is he on speed? Okay. Oh my God! Now, a nor'easter and what? We can potentially get a bomb cyclone. All right, baby boomers, Generation X, if I'm calling that generation by its right name. Hello? Did you ever hear these terms? We certainly heard nor'easter. But not rain. It wasn't rain, okay? We've had rain in New York City for a day. Okay, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know, because I need my fellow Americans to wake the F up and recognize the insanity that we are living now. The change of language, I guess we're going to now include in a nor'easter rain. This is no different from the severe weather that we constantly get now. Yes, man is creating weather. Hello? Do you want to grow up and do some research and find out? We are at war, and that's why it really pissed me off, this friggin' fucking comment. Okay, so I'm pissed. I'm pissed that people, so many, just don't care. Lives are getting destroyed. So many different ways. You know? Should we only focus on your life, your ruined life? Should I only focus on my ruined life? Do I only care about my ruined life? Why don't you do something with your ruined life that might make you feel a little bit better about your ruined life? Why don't you become active? Do something for other people. You know, look. I have tried to use my ruined life by warning other people that you will be ruined too if we don't become a smart, intelligent, caring people, caring about something other than your own life. I have for 12 years said if we can't get any of this stopped, all of these agendas, we are looking at a suffering that's going to hurt even those who don't suffer. And that's what I see every single day. More and more people having to endure the consequences of these agendas. I have said for 12 years it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. I have even said, you know, when I was still in Great Barrington, 2011, 2012, saying, it's going to get unbearable. I didn't have a pandemic in mind, or, at that time, they could have unleashed any scenario that they had. But I said, it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard to face reality. And it's hard to face reality now. It's very hard. But I can't not face reality, because people need their reality to be seen. If it's not seen, then they really don't have any possibility of getting any help. And you know what? In this awake crowd,
At the subways,
there are so many people who are just sitting around doing nothing. Oh, man, I just... Bomb cyclone. Yeah, we're going to get a bomb cyclone. This fucking piece of shit right here. Meteorologists for decades and decades and decades. And they just don't tell you the truth about man controlling weather. And yes, I will post the videos. I will post videos every now and then, like I did the last couple of days, on how man is controlling this weather. I will keep going. But it's getting harder. People believe this fucking piece of shit. Look, you don't like cursing? Don't watch my videos. Okay? Just don't watch my videos. You don't like what I'm posting? Don't watch the videos. Hey, what a surprise. Hell, alert, alert. You don't like it? Don't watch my videos. You don't need to leave your shitty comments. Then I have people who, claim that they're suffering because of what I'm posting. Are you a masochist? Why do you watch my videos? You just reveal how unbelievably stupid you are and masochistic you are. And then comments telling me what I should be posting or how I should be posting, or, it's like, you just reveal you're a control freak. You'd be one of the tyrants trying to control other people's lives. We don't have a nor'easter. There's no nor'easter. I said nor'easters in Maine. God. We had some rain. Yeah, nor'easter. Supply chain disruption. Okay, but I just want to show you before I get to... let me get to it. Hey, I-90 shut down. Both lanes shut down. Flooding. Water main break. How many interstates are shut down now? Multiple lanes closed on I-90 in both directions due to water main break. Why was I nervous about driving from Montana to Maine? For this reason. Fortunately, I escaped all of this. I-90 shut down. It's a live broadcast. Well, I don't think it's live anymore. Yeah. Okay. They're pulling out all of their tools all over the place. And it's not just, our restrictions due to, that thing that we can't say YouTube anymore, or that thing that goes into the arm. We have so much going on a daily basis, and do I think it's important to know? Yes. That's why I post what I post. Do I think it's important to know the big picture? Yes, I do. Because when you get the big picture, we are at war. They're just using different tools. So these water main breaks that are happening all over the place, what's the purpose of it? Well, The water main breaks, infrastructure. We've got that trillion, how many trillions, infrastructure plan that the left want to pass, which is going to destroy our lives. So they bust out the piping. They can do that with electromagnetic frequencies that they have control of. They shut down the drains, so these water it just stands. You shut down the interstate, you have more supply chain disruptions. Oh, the ripple effects are terrific. The nor'easter, I'm nor'easter. This is, I filtered it for today. Nor'easter, New Jersey. Here, the flooding forces closure of Route 22, New Jersey, White House Station. All these roads, they're literally bringing us down on a friggin' daily basis, and there are a lot of people suffering the consequences. That's what I care about. Forget about stopping these agendas. You need a people who care. You need a people who are mature. You need a people who can still do that independent, critical thinking. We don't have that. So all of these agendas just keep marching forward. What did I begin to shift my care about? Was the care of all of these people suffering the consequences. Why? I cannot stand the fact that I couldn't get it together to just get just a website that said, hey, please donate $1. Just $1. Get Americans to just donate $1 friggin' dollar. And if we could get a lot of them, where would those donations go? To the people who are suffering the consequences. I couldn't get it together. My life has been ruined. My brain, my physical health. Many of you have seen, oh, okay, now she's in. From the time I left Great Barrington, Massachusetts, I have been all over the friggin' country. My fabulous family that is evil literally set me up to go homeless, living in my car. Subscribers going to Kentucky, going to Arkansas, I can't even remember all of Michigan, and all of the places that I went and stayed and living in my car and driving around the country and seeing an awful lot of the destruction and the impoverished towns in America, knowing that it was deliberate, knowing that the people in these areas of the country were really suffering the consequences of the economic decline that was deliberate. Then living in South Carolina, then moving to West Virginia, then moving to Kentucky, then coming back to South Carolina, then moving to Maine, then moving back to South Carolina, then moving to Maine, then moving back to South Carolina, then moving to Montana. Do you really think that I have a brain left? Having to start over again? No. You get worn out. Your life gets more ruined. Nor'easter. East Coast as bomb cyclone pummels west. God. Nor'easter. Nor'easter. I can't believe it. Okay, well, I did see that the Best Buy started their Black Friday sales. That comes right after Thanksgiving. But hey, Best Buy, Black Friday sales. Wow. Let's just shuffle the cards of life. And then we just get whatever lands in our hands. hoping to avoid a repeat of Ida. This is to freak people out. Oh my God. You listen to this crap. Mainstream media, all they want to fucking do is to scare the shit out of you. So they do it any old way. Hey, let's just call this a nor'easter and let's claim that it could be a threat like Ida. We need people to stop listening to mainstream media. We need people to start doing the work necessary to get out of their willful ignorance and recognize reality. Will they do it? No. Will they do it? No. New Yorkers fear flash flooding with nor'easter after Ida. Massachusetts coastal communities brace for potential power outages. Of course there's going to be power outages. I might have a power outage. They can whip up the winds. They can bring torrential flooding. They can do whatever the hell they want because man is controlling weather. And for all of you who just happened upon my channel, and this is the first video that you are seeing, don't think I'm any different in a lot of videos, but check out my weather modification playlist on all 3 channels. Never Lose Truth 1, Never Lose Truth 2, Never Lose Truth 3. And you will learn about weather modification and how man has taken over Mother Nature's job. Mother Nature put into retirement by man. Man playing God. This has been going on for so long, decades, only getting worse and worse and worse. They're using weather as a weapon, and then you come across these friggin' adults who don't want to have adult conversation about the reality that we are living now. They are what perpetuates the evil, makes it grow. Thank you, all of you adults who ignore everything that is taking place. You ruin our lives and yay, standing ovation. You did a great job in letting evil take over. You know what they say? You know what they say? It's the good people sitting around doing nothing. That's what allows evil to grow. So, yeah. Water main break, closed down. I-90. You want to see what the clouds look like? Really? You got all of the nanobots operating here. You've got the straight line. And this was here yesterday. They have parked a blanket of cloud over Nebraska. Is that, yeah, and Kansas. I mean, really? Straight-edged, 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 straight-edged. This is, you know, do you think you're going to hear any truth from that piece of shit? No, you're not. I'm tired of the lies. I'm so tired of the liars that they just go on and on. Why? Because people give me the lie instead of the truth. Really? Really, this is our nor'easter. Look at how straight-edged these clouds are. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. You can see the frequencies in this cloud, the ripple effect radiating from the center So do we have a HARP, a Doppler radar floating around? Yes, they put those Doppler radars on boats. You know, you see the air masses going in different directions. What a surprise. Electromagnetic frequencies can move around the air masses. I've got the proof, the evidence on my playlist, Weather Modification. Whole lot of videos that you can take a look at instead of leaving the shit-ass comments that so many people do. Oh, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. God. You only reveal how dangerous you are as a human being. How stupidly immature can you be? Look at these air masses. Look at the microwaves. Look at the frequencies in use through this cloud. You can, I mean, we've got the evidence. It's right there. The hell are we doing here? What the hell are we doing? You know, look at the microwaves. Look at this standing sheet of cloud below the air mass that's moving above it. Look at the microwaves right in here, all of the ripple effects. You know, it's like the evaporation, the microwave evaporation of cloud. All right. Sometimes you just need to blow off steam.